Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA above 43 cents, basically at the moment in line with the latest forecast. Talk to you about the breakout of this triangle to the upside. Yeah, the confirmation level for the breakout was at 41 cents. The first indication was a break above 41 cents, and it's currently following nicely the pattern and the wave count. Quick reminder for anybody who's new on this channel. By the way, we have a long-term outlook in our long-term video playlist, so you might want to check that out if you're interested in finding out about all-time high targets and getting an understanding of the bigger picture. But the overall idea currently, on the ADA chart is that possibly the price bottomed in the bear market already, right? That's, however, not confirmed yet, and we will not know that until we fill in all these 5 waves that you see on the chart, and we see actually a pullback that is corrective in nature. What that means, I described in yesterday's update. I will do that from time to time, not every day, but essentially after we fill in these 5 waves to the upside, and we're really only in the middle of the 3rd wave, as it seems. As soon as we fill in these 5 waves, we need a 3-wave pullback. Now, that doesn't mean you have to wait to make a trade until we fill in all these 5 waves and get a 3-wave pullback, right? That's often a misunderstanding. This here is the analysis. In the analysis, it's all about patterns, confirmation. We need to see structure, and then based on enough information, I can confirm certain structures more than others, and also the current trend, right? But on the multi-hour time frame, the trend is clearly up and has been for more than a month. End of October, we flipped bullish also on ADA here, and it was pretty much very close to the low. It was just in time. I think it was just when we broke the 27 cent level. Since then, the price has performed nicely, and it is following the pattern of a potential leading diagonal or ending diagonal. Again, that depends on the bigger picture, have we already bottomed or not? Again, we will not know that until we fill in all the 5 waves and see the pullback that happens afterwards. But in the short term, the trend is up, and we are following that uptrend. The latest update was from yesterday that we should move towards 45 to 50 cent next. Can always extend further. Essentially, this entire Fibonacci target range is relevant for the current move, possibly all the way up to 61 cents. Just above 61 cents, I have to change the wave count, possibly already above 55. Again, not to something bearish or anything. The trend is up. The question is just about the subdivisions in a diagonal, because they always change, and it's not so wise to try to see these as absolute and fixed. No, they have to remain flexible. The idea is currently that we are moving here in this A wave, of the 3rd wave. Then we should get a B wave pullback and a C wave higher. What I cannot rule out is that the B wave already happened as a triangle. And if that C wave up or this move up is too long, I have to assume we are doing this in one go, which absolutely could be the case, okay? That's absolutely the case, and therefore I pronounced very clearly in the last few days and also weeks that against the 26.8 cent level, we can focus on higher. Obviously, the lower the pullback, the better the reward to risk ratio, but we were all aware of this potential triangle that was forming, and that a direct pullback is also possible. It's the support area that we had on the chart, highlighted there in orange, was triggered. The price reacted to it. Again, you can use these support areas to build your own trading plan. You can build your own plan around these areas and then find your entry points maybe when the price hits these support regions, because essentially the support regions, sometimes I call them trend reversal zones. They are the areas and the zones in which the price ideally turns around. If we break through such a zone, it typically indicates that something different is going on. We typically have an alternative wave count as well, an alternative scenario. That is very important, because you need to be able to build a plan, and you can only build a plan if you also have a fallback scenario. However, so far the support area did hold. The orange box, basically, it was triggered 3 times. So anybody who wanted to get a position ideally has one. And now we're moving higher there towards that target area. 44.9 cents is basically the next Fibonacci level to watch. It's the 38.2 extension level. But then we've got 50 cents as well. And the way this goes right now indicates we might rather reach 50, maybe even 55. So I specifically never give you maximum targets because extensions in crypto are always possible. So it's also looking good. And yeah, I mean, medium term, I mean, if really this 5-wave pattern fills in, yeah, let's zoom out. If this 5-wave pattern fills in, what are the potential targets? I did mention that in previous videos as well. So to calculate these, we take the length of wave 1, go to the low of the wave 2. Here again, we can put some of these fibs together and we have a bit of an overlap there. Because a third wave minimum, absolute minimum for a third wave in a diagonal would be the 47 cent level. Yeah, for me, okay, sometimes the 1-to-1 ratio, but that's not really reliable. So the 1.236 extension, absolute minimum. In crypto, I'd normally like to see the 1.38. Now, again, that adds to the 50 cent level. So 50 cent is a key level there. And there's definitely an overlap there. Now, that could technically then, when we get there, already complete wave 3 as a whole. But if we push higher than that, I mean, some coins have done that, like Matic, you know, even the 2.618 extension in a third wave in a diagonal. Look, that's not unrealistic, right? Matic has done it, and that's at $1. But if we talk about, okay, what are sort of the ideal targets? Yeah, ideal target is around 50 cents for the third wave as a whole. And above that, we've got 57 cents, yeah, 61 cents, and there'll be a whole range of fib levels in between, like, for example, the 200% extension, the 1.786, we've got the 2.382, 200%. They are all going to be relevant. I cannot really give you a target for 5 here until I have wave 3 basically complete, okay? It will be, because until I know where wave 3 stops, you know, it would be, I mean, standard targets, yeah, for the wave 5, 71 cents, maybe even 87, okay? But it really depends on where the wave 3 finishes. If the wave 3 finishes at 50 cents, yeah, then we're not going to probably get to $1 in the wave 5. So it will remain interesting. So the market is waking up. Good that ADA seems to wake up a little bit as well. But that's just following our wave count at the moment, so shouldn't be any surprise. And again, if we've bottomed or not in the bear market, that doesn't matter so much in the short term, because both bullish and bearish scenarios basically at the moment are following the same pathway. Yeah, and you know, what would be a signal that some kind of a top has formed? Well, I would like to see a break. This structure is a little bit of a mess, but I mean, certainly the move below 39 cents would give us initial evidence. Okay, that's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. There's additional content every single day. You can find the links in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.